Hey everybody, so today's video I want to kind of go through a quick short version of what a music therapy group might look like. Gotten a lot of questions about what music therapy really looks like in action, and that it's just so different with so many different populations that I want to start a series of videos kind of giving you a quick peek behind what it really looks like and what our clients engage with. So this first video is going to be about adults with intellectual disabilities. And so I'm not really going to be getting into like the science or like why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'll be doing more of those videos as we go along, but I want to keep this one short. So this is just a quick what it looks like. So starting out, typically have group circled around me, and I'm just going to make it very socially inviting, getting people comfortable. So I'm going to just start out with a warm-up song. Okay, so this is one that most people in our society is going to know. So usually something like, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day, and it's cold outside. I've got the month of May. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl. So that's really easy to kind of draw certain parts out. I'm walking around the circle, inviting people to sing along, make eye contact, all those social skills and everything. So this really gives me the chance to, you know, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? Inviting people to sing along. They're going to know that chorus and be able to engage in that way. So it's really getting people comfortable, doing all of those things, activating all the brain chemicals that music does to get them ready for the session. So after that, I will continue kind of transitioning between songs. Maybe that first song goes along with my theme for the session, which sometimes we do, sometimes we don't for a session. Maybe I'm discussing what gave you a little sunshine today, just to get people talking and making it a very socially engaging group. Then I quickly transition into our hello song. Again, really working on those social skills, and this song, written by another music therapist, really allows each client to have an opportunity to say or wave hello or something like that. So it goes like this. Everybody's here, it's time to say hello. Everybody's here, it's time to say hello. Hello, hello, hello. So this gives me an opportunity to then fill in someone's name in the song, and then it's their turn, and at the very end I start to fade out my voice, and hopefully they're gonna sing hello back to me. Okay, so maybe I'm singing, Dustin's here, it's time to say hello. Dustin's here, it's time to say hello. Say hello, hello, hello. And theoretically, that person sings back those last three hellos either with me or in place of where my voice goes. So that's awesome for getting everybody involved, everybody gets a turn, and we're doing that same song every time, so they're used to it, it's familiar. After our hello song, I switch to what we call stretching and breathing. So this one is really good for, getting full body involved. Really, I get to push and pull with the energy of the group to where maybe they're tired after a long day. I'm trying to get their energy back up so that we can really engage in the music. Sometimes I'm trying to lower it. either way, this is very nice, getting full body activity, a lot of different directions. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and blow it out. And I go through various different body parts of reach up high, and I'm actually reaching up high with them to the sky, and then shake down low. I try and follow every movement as much as I can while playing, so they get that feedback and they really get to see the visuals from me. And shake it out. I follow that same format of 3 times for each movement. And eventually we get through all different body parts. Reach in, squeeze tight fist, reach out your legs, so forth. And finally I do just kind of a silly of stretching out our face. We always like to eat a gross food to make a funny face, right? So again, making it very social and silly and high energy, the grossest food they can think, and then we shake out our faces, and then we bring it back to take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and blow it out. So that whole song, I really have this really gradual up and down, and I can kind of adjust that any way that I need to for the energy. It's a fun way, especially with the silly food you eat, to stretch out your face. Really, they love it. They're used to it. Again, we do it every group. So after we've done that and kind of gotten them physically, they're used to that kind of ritual almost of like every week we do this. Their bodies are ready. Then we get into a little bit more active and different things every time. One of my favorite go-tos though, we don't necessarily always do it, but pretty regularly we do this one, is a dance song, again written by another music therapist, called Hey Everybody, and this allows clients to think of their own dance move, and then everybody does that dance move with them, okay? Hey everybody, let's get together. Come on, let's move together. So then I might take responses from people. Maybe I'll do let's freestyle. Maybe I'll explain freestyle. We're all gonna do something different. Usually they kind of know after doing this so many times. 1, 2, 3, freestyle. And again, I'm trying to kind of show whatever dance move we're doing. So then maybe I take turns and I say, hey Tiffany, let's get together. Come on, let's move together. Now she's gonna give me a dance move. Say, let's clap our hands. Oh, let's clap our hands. Let's clap our hands. Everybody's clapping their hands together, giving extra feedback, validation, everything good. Hey everybody, 1, 2, 3, let's clap our hands. Okay, so we go around the circle, everybody gets an opportunity, we're all dancing, having a good time, working all of those, again, social skills, participation skills, sustained attention, all of that. So then I usually kind of vary it up. I don't always do that song, but most of the time I do. So from here, I typically, maybe I'll offer a choice, because I really like to give that autonomy to the group of what do we want to do from here. I've usually got some things planned such as songwriting, instruments, maybe some more singing, maybe we do some signs, things along with songs. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So a lot of times one of their favorites is doing instruments. So I typically do solos or start and stop. So first off, for solos, it's very similar to the songs we just did of everybody's going to get a turn soloing, and it's very embedded in the song of whose turn it is and so forth. So we start off all together with percussion instruments, anything easy, handheld, small drums, shakers, stuff like that I provide. Okay, so we're all playing together. Shake it up, baby, now shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, baby, now come on, baby. Work it on out, work it on out. Okay, so we go all the way through the verse, and then they know we've already established whose turn is it going to be first. For volunteers. So maybe Mike says that he wants to be first. So I go over, all right, it's Mike's turn, everybody. If you're not soloing, we got to keep our instruments quiet, remember? Everybody look at Mike. So I say, shake it up, Mike, now shake it up, Mike. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, Mike, now come on, Mike. Work it on out, work it on out. Now you shake so good, shake so good. Now you shake so fine, shake so fine. Why don't you shake a little closer? Now then I'm offering turns to everyone. Everyone's taking a turn, and then I alternate that with everybody playing together again. Maybe we do the very high energy, very loud, a lot of fun. As I always say, there's no wrong notes when you're playing instruments with us. It's just what you think is going to sound good. So it's very validating for them. They get that feedback. Everybody's looking at them, so they get to be the star. So next, with instruments, I tend to do start and stop. So this is very much working on attention and all of this. So whenever I'm playing, they have to play along. Whenever I stop, they stop right with me. And I make it into kind of a game of, you know, I'm gonna try and trip you up. Okay, so you ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Ain't nothing but, and I very suddenly stop. Maybe I'm doing these big motions to get everyone's attention again, then, oh, we've stopped. Depending on their ability to maintain that attention, maybe I'll make it a little harder, and maybe I won't make that sudden movement. But it's kind of a sliding scale. Ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the... And I'll just keep going that way until we get to a point, maybe I have client volunteers that they want to lead us. So I'm then following them. Everyone's looking at them, trying to see when they're gonna have us stop. And I kind of help direct that attention and make sure everybody notices whenever that person stops. Okay. So we'll go through that multiple times, and you know, until everybody that would like a turn gets a turn with that. After that, I might go into a songwriting. So for example, maybe I'll write a song up on a whiteboard where we'll then kind of turn it into musical Mad Libs. I typically choose kind of a theme. I like to tie in social emotional goals with our themes. So maybe I'll do, maybe I will have a theme of friends. And so I'll write this song up on the board. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand take out like nouns and or actions and things like that, and we'll write them in together. Sometimes this can take a lot of prompting from me of giving 2 options or things like that, but it's a very validating thing to get your idea written up on the board. It goes into the song, we're all gonna sing it together, and we get to brainstorm and talk about these very abstract concepts that are can be really difficult for our clients. So it can be a lot of fun, really rewarding, and get a really cool product at the end. Sometimes I'll type it up and send them home with their finished song the next session. So kind of about this point is usually where we're at time. Every once in a while I get to squeeze in an extra song or intervention, but it kind of depends. So at this point, usually it's time for us to sing goodbye as kind of a closing, like, hey guys, it's time to orient ourselves to where you gotta get ready to go. Sometimes it's processing what fun stuff we did, sometimes it's, varying. But either way, we have this song that's the same idea as our hello song, of everybody getting that chance to sing goodbye. On the road again, just can't wait to get on the road again. Favorite places, making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. So depending on how much time I get left, because I'm notorious for waiting until the absolute last second because I'm trying to get extra interventions, I'll go around the circle. Sometimes I'll get to do multiple versions, but usually I just do one, then I go around the circle, so everybody gets a turn, same as hello. Oh Dustin, I can't wait to get on the road again. And the idea is after I sing, oh whoever, they'll sing with me, I can't wait to get on the road again. Now there are multiple options. Some of our clients are nonverbal, some aren't okay with singing in front of people, things like that. And through all of these things, I give options of either signing, sometimes they have assistive devices that we use to sing hello, goodbye, all those things. Sometimes it's as simple as, all right, here's a fist bump at the end, and I'll just sing this part to you. Oh man, I can't wait to get on the road again. All right, fist bump, and we're moving on to the next line. So after we've done with that, that's our session, and everybody goodbye, and we'll see you next time. So I hope this was a helpful video to give you a sneak peek into our groups. So stay tuned for more.